There is a strength in imperfection, if only we could see it. Once upon a time, in a quiet, sun-soaked village nestled between green hills, lived a humble merchant who ran a small shop at the top of a hill to keep his business running. He relied on a loyal water bearer, a man of modest means but great integrity. Each morning before dawn, the water bearer descended the long, winding path to the stream in the valley. 2 large clay pots slung from a sturdy wooden yoke resting on his shoulders. One of the pots was perfect, smooth, symmetrical, and strong. It never spilled a single drop. The other, however, bore a long crack down its side. Though once flawless, time had weathered it, leaving it chipped and frail. The crack caused it to leak water, and by the time they reached the merchant's house, it was only half full. The cracked pot had always known of its flaw. Each journey up the hill was a silent torture of self-blame. As water trickled down the path, it felt its worth trickle away too. What use am I, it thought, if I cannot even fulfill the simple duty of carrying water? The perfect pot, upright and full, often glistened with pride in the morning light, unaware or indifferent to its companion's inner turmoil. Day after day, the cracked pot endured the journey, feeling less than enough, until one day it could no longer hold its sadness. On a dew-covered morning, as the sun painted the sky in shades of amber, the cracked pot finally broke the silence. "I need to say something," it murmured to the water bearer. The man paused and listened. "I feel like such a burden to you," the pot confessed. "This crack, I've tried to ignore it, but I can't. I leak water every single day. I'm ashamed. I've failed you. You work so hard, and yet I cannot even carry a full load. You deserve better than me." The water bearer didn't speak immediately. He simply smiled, an understanding, quiet kind of smile, and nodded. "When we return home today," he said gently, "I want you to look at your side of the path." Confused, the cracked pot remained silent for the journey. As they walked, it focused, really looked, for the first time in a long time. And that's when it noticed something extraordinary. Along the side of the path where it hung, flowers bloomed in radiant colors. Pinks, purples, yellows, and blues. They waved gently in the breeze, carpeting the dusty road in joy. The other side, barren and dry, without a single bloom. As the realization sank in, the water bearer spoke again. "I've always known about your crack," he said, "and I took advantage of it. I planted seeds along your side of the path. Every day, as you leaked water, you were watering those flowers. Without you, this road would be lifeless. Without your crack, this beauty would not exist." The pot was silent, this time not out of shame, but in awe. The very thing it had seen as a weakness was, in fact, the source of unexpected beauty. "You've brought life to this path," the water bearer continued. "Children pick these flowers to gift their mothers. Travelers stop and smile. Even the merchant pauses to breathe them in. You thought you were broken, but through your flaw, you served a purpose no perfect pot ever could." Tears of joy welled in the pot's eyes. If clay could weep, it surely would have. "You see, we live in a world that praises perfection. We're taught to polish our images, hide our struggles, and present an uncracked version of ourselves to the world. But in doing so, we forget that it is our cracks, our vulnerabilities, our hardships, our mistakes that make us human, that allow others to relate, connect, and bloom. Like the cracked pot, many of us walk paths believing we're not enough. Too anxious, too shy, too loud, too quiet, too broken. But what if those very things are watering flowers we don't even see? A single parent working 2 jobs thinks they're barely holding it together, not realizing their resilience is teaching their child what strength looks like. A teenager struggling with anxiety feels broken, not knowing that their empathy makes them a safe space for others. A man scarred from a past mistake thinks he's failed, but his story may one day save someone else from falling. We are all cracked pots, flawed, human, and powerful in ways we don't often understand. The cracked pot's transformation wasn't physical. The crack didn't go away. What changed was perspective. Sometimes, what needs healing is not the flaw, it's the shame wrapped around it. The pot had been so focused on its deficiency that it had missed its quiet miracle. We do the same. We diminish our worth based on the water we lose, not the life we nurture. But remember, the rain doesn't apologize for falling unevenly. The moon doesn't apologize for its craters. Neither should you. After that day, the cracked pot never saw itself the same way again. It still leaked, but now it leaked with purpose, with pride, with peace. And so must we. Don't hide your cracks. Don't curse your struggles. Embrace them. Let them water the world around you. You never know who's watching your journey and blooming because of it. Sometimes, the cracks we try hardest to hide are the very openings through which our greatest gifts pour out. You are not here to be perfect. You are here to be impactful. Your worth is not found in being full, but in being faithful. And your true value lies not in how much you carry, but in what grows because of you.